So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. So we're up and running. Well, 2014-15 certainly provided some terrific highlights for Lionel Messi's career showreel. Many claimed it was his best season ever. He did, of course, win the treble, and Jim, it doesn't get a whole lot better than that.
Well, one of the pinnacles of his club career, Peter.
And what stood out for you?
His performance against...
And there's the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Benfica with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, good-looking ball. Pedri! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That's a lovely, neat pass. Koundé. Benfica looking to pass their way through. João Neves, and the shot! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Roberto Carlos spots it and intercepts. Played back in. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Benfica replying all the early pressure.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Koundé, and it's Bale. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He has found the way through. Now there's a fine ball. Shoots! Opts to play it. Oh, shooting chance! And that has been clubbed away. And here's Neto. Cross needs to be good. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pedri. Gravenberg. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Your impression so far, Jim?
Benfica have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
Well, that's a little loose. Messi, oh, well played. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Roberto Carlos. Pedro Neto stood his ground strongly. Looking for the run. Gravenberg. It's a really well-measured ball. He's picked his way. It's Bale! And he shoots!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
João Neves, can he finish? Goal! Benfica! And Benfica take the lead. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Benfica have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
Pedro Neto, an instinctive delivery. He rises! Kluivert, he's looking wide. That's a cute ball. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Aimed beyond the defence. Messi in acres of space out wide. Chance for a shot! Oh, off the bar! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Benfica looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Now it's Pedro Neto. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Knocks it into space. Could try cutting inside here. And it's Kluivert. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Nicely spread. And he's picked it up out wide. That's been cut out, well played. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Benfica are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. Here we go again then.
Benfica definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in...
He's had a shot! It is a fantastic goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Benfica are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
It's a searching pass. Benfica have the chance to go the other way. Nicely weighted ball. It's a promising position, and he's intervened well there. Khan. Now, what about a counter-attack? Beckenbauer, the man we've all come to watch. Kluivert. That's a good ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Bale. Oh, that's delightful. Serginho does well to get it back. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Played into space.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Roberto Carlos, who played through for the wide man. He's shifting through the gears here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And this is Rooney. Messi! Really well taken goal. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Milan get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And the shot! Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's a key interception.
Milan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Benfica are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now. Shot a goal!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Oh, that's well spotted. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And smartly reclaimed. Martinez.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Benfica have their second corner now. João Neves. Foden looking to get on the end of this.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. Can he get it through? Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Rooney looking to penetrate opposition lines.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pedri. 5 minutes left on the clock. Very much into the last knockings. Out towards the flank. And he's there to get it away. And he's there to retrieve it.
Benfica nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
And he's heaved it away. And they're back on the ball again.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Foden. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Looking to play him in. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's it. Benfica can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Benfica really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by...
Martinez! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Here's the header! Went with his head, but couldn't... Oh, terrible! And a chance! Goal! Benfica! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Roberto Carlos. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Gives it back. Nicely weighted ball. This looks promising. And the shot! Schneider. For Messi. Chips it through. Eto'o could try cutting inside here. Oh, nice touch. He slings it in. And that has been knocked clear. And he's quick to snatch it back. It's not an especially good pass, that. Koundé. Oh, terrible pass. Gravenberg. Pedri. Triol. Schneider can so cleverly bypass the press. Aims beyond the defence. Delivers. He's got full. It's in! They have come roaring back.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Played out to the left flank. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And he's there to retrieve it. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. There's the crossfield ball. Now it's Messi. Very nicely done. Deep cross. Caught offside that time. Well, they've got it again. Now it's Cruyff. Messi. And he's managed. He's going for goal!
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
And it's Grimaldo. Alex Grimaldo puts a cross in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
There will be a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Pedri. Bellingham. And it's Pedri. Roberto Carlos. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Has a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That's a throw. Benfica finding their passes. It's a pretty loose pass. Messi. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Eto'o. Oh, no joy this time. Now it's Martinez. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. And he thumps it clear. Gusto does really well to win the ball there. And it's Cruyff. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, easy pickings there. Cruyff, played down the flank. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Schneider. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Hello, attendees.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Kindly contact a nearby member of staff.
The second half then, just getting going.
Benfica are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's Bellingham. That is good alertness. Played back.
Pretty robust defending.
And back to the keeper. Koundé. Gravenberg. Bellingham. Now it's Pedri. Guardiola spots it and intercepts. Vardiol. Over to the other side. And Gusto. Schneider. And it's Pedri. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Cruyff. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Looking to play him in. Gravenberg promptly onto that, and that is that.
Messi really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Costa Corte. And Koundé. Adams. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And it's Gravenberch. Koundé. Pedri. Now it's Bellingham. Now it's Cruyff. Sneijder. Sneijder! Oh, taken with style. And the comeback is complete. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
65 minutes is number 13, Sneijder. Sneijder. Sneijder.
Substitution on the field, number 19.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So we have a breakthrough. Now, how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Gusto. Benfica are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Up he goes! Oh, it rattles the bar! Gusto tries making a foray down the right. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That has been slung wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's well spotted. Sneijder, played out to the right. Tries to pass it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it reach?
Takes a shot! Koundé gets rid without sophistication. Now it's Martinez. Oh, good spread. Mohamed Salah. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Shot could be on. Try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Costa Corte. Pedri. Ibrahimovic. Played out towards the right wing. Played back in. It's come to nothing. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Benfica clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Benfica are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. It's a good run down the right. Jackie hangs one in. And the shot! He scores! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
It's Ronaldinho. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And he's picked it up out wide. And that's an excellent interception. That's at the end. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Benfica desperately failing to impose...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, the contributions made by Barella, I think, will be key here, Peter. He loves to take up that right half space, we know that. But while he may not necessarily have the final pass or the assist for a goal, he'll have been involved in the move.
Chance for a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Puskás is having a shot! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Works it forward. Pelé. Adams cuts out the pass. Well, there's the clearance. Now it's Neymar. Adams does well to get it back. Played out to the right. Now it's Doku. Doku hurtling down that right flank. Benfica leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Well, that has not gone well. Thuram. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pinches it off him. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And Puskás! Superb from Puskás! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they're at it again, in double quick time!
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
So that's 2 now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Pull it. Now that looks a decent ball. And that has put paid to that. Ah, he's given it away. Shoots! It's there! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, there's a probing ball. Barella. Koundé. Threads one in. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, important interception. And a chance! It's in! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Puskás really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Doku! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Doku has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And it's played in, and he was alert to it. João Palhinha. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Played out to the left flank. Tries to pass it through. Can he latch on to this? Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Danger averted for now. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Benfica heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. That's an imaginative pass. Koundé calmly anticipates. Adams. Koundé, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Koundé, played into space out wide. And he's managed to get free. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Pedri.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
They've won a corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. Let's a look and place it forward. Oh, good spread. And this is Pele. He is through here. Real chance! He has done it! And right on half-time, that is telling. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And we hit half-time. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Benfica do lead, but it's quite a game. Half-time, 3-2.
Caros espectadores, vamos passar bloco informativo das forças de segurança locais no ecrã gigante. Pedimos a todos a vossa máxima atenção. Obrigado.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Nicely weighted ball. Roberto Carlos. Vieira. Pull it. And this is Neymar. And climbs up big! Koundé with the clearance. And they're back on the ball again. Now it's Doku. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, no joy this time. Now then, the ball's come loose. Neymar. Van Nistelrooy. Unai Simon claims comfortably. Koundé. And it's Barella. João Palhinha. It's Roberto Carlos. And he's gone searching cross-field. Bellingham. And it's Barella. Barella tries to play it through. Shapes to shoot! Goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
He's in here!
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Barella. Now it's Pedri. Roberto Carlos. And it's Barella. That's a good ball out wide. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And reclaimed it in a trice. To Barella. Can he get on the end of this? Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Well, they can break here. Costa Curta gets a foot in here. Looking for the run. Doku in acres of space out wide. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Back to the keeper it goes. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Pele! And it's in! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 13. Número 22.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Tigres get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Pedro Neto! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
That has found him in acres of space. Good read, needed to be. And here's Neto. Roberto Carlos providing an outlet on that flank. Tries a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
It's a pretty loose pass. Roberto Carlos. Oh, he's found support out wide. Pedro Neto. It's a promising position. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
I think we're just about done here. Aimed beyond the defence. Pedro Neto has it in a wide position. Lovely feet. Barella. And it's Pedri. Pedro Neto. Barella.
Benfica nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
1 minute to add according to the board. And that is as far as it goes. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Puskás, very much the man of the moment. His boots at their twinkling best. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the early goal certainly helped.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. The instantly recognisable Signal Iduna Park, one of Europe's most unforgettable stadia. Well, we're on the way. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs. But if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Pedri, over to the left. Now it's Rodrigo. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Mbappe. That's Dembele. Real chance! Benfica still without a single shot on target. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Roberto Carlos. And it's Pedri. João Palhinha. De Bruyne producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pedri. Oh, shooting chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Newcastle were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get...
De Bruyne! Pedro Neto. And it's Neves. Pedri. Dembele. Pedri. And it's Pedri. He's on it. Can he get away? Pedri. Played out to the left flank. It's Roberto Carlos. Pedro Neto. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's looking wide. Now it's Rodrigo. He has found the way through. And it's Pedri. Now it's Rodrigo. That's a risk. Oh no, this does not look good. And the shot! Goal! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Newcastle have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now it's Puskás. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts.
Benfica certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Pedri, out towards the flank. Spread out to the left. Swings in across. Punched away. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That's a foul, no two ways about it. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
De Bruyne. Pedri. Newcastle finding their passes. And it's Pedri. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Some resolute defending there. Well, quality clearly deserted him, and he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Koundé has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. Thiaw. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets, and he's lost his man. He's had a shot! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Substitutions taking place.
Benfica choosing to make the first change. Newcastle are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Oh, that's fabulous. Decent progress down the left. That's very neat. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And this is De Bruyne.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Rijkaard. And it's De Bruyne. That's a good ball out wide. Mohamed Salah. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He is through
The
here.
attendance for this match was 60,332.
Threads one in. Delivery, bullish header! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Newcastle find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Pedri. Coming on to replace him is number 22, Vitinha. Substitution.
And here's Bellingham. Mohamed Salah receives it in a wide position, and he can clear it away. Benfica do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Just eases him off the ball. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Benfica have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. He is just caressing the ball. Bellingham deals with that comfortably. Mohamed Salah.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Pedro Neto. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mohamed Salah. Great vision. That has not gone well. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Bellingham. Spread it left. That has been slung wide. Shapes to shoot! They've done it! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Number 9.
So is this the start of a comeback? Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Vitinha tries to pass it through. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Passes short and sharp. Shifted it to the flank. And here's the chance to counter. Mohamed Salah does well to stand firm and defend it. Costa Curta. The final 5 minutes. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Vitinha, out to the left it goes. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Bellingham, now it's Puskás, and it's made its way to him. Now it's Mbappe. Beckenbauer does well to get it back. Ibrahimovic tries a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. He can get that clear. Rodrigo. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. And that will be the final act. Benfica were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here. Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again.
I didn't know it had gone out of fashion, Peter, but yeah, his exploits certainly led to the guys at the back getting a bit more credit.
Yeah, and I'm sure for you that's a very welcome development.
And long overdue.
And it's Bellingham. Puskás, and a chance! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Nicely spread. Mohamed Salah receives it in a wide position. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Rui Costa. It's a searching pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Mohamed Salah is flagged offside. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And this is Puskás. Batistuta. Rui Costa.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
So just a one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. First quarter of an hour gone. Looking to play him in.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I lad ambitious and adventurous too.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Benfica clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Benfica are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Gerrard. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And this is Mohamed Salah. He's cut it out. Played with speed from back to front. He's had it taken off him. Gravenberg. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Xavi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Batistuta. Roberto Carlos. Nicely shaped ball. He won't be happy with that one. Now Foden. Bellingham. And it's Gravenberg. Now Costa Curta. Adams. Nicely weighted ball. Not the most accurate pass. Bellingham. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And it's Xavi. Now it's Gerrard. And that pass just didn't quite work. Roberto Carlos. Adams. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Gravenberg.
Benfica can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Up towards the front line.
Benfica couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Batistuta, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Played in deep. Adams can get it clear. Gravenberg. He steps in, and that's the end of that. He's looking wide. Roberto Carlos. Foden. Oh no, this does not look good. Looking for the run. That pass isn't the best. Adams with the clearance. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Benfica can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. There's the start of the second half.
Benfica really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Oh no, what has happened here? Shot at goal! Sticks it away! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That was fabulous, the most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Benfica are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Swung over. Raul does really well to win the ball there. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He'll fancy himself from here. This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit. And this is Raul. He can get that clear. We're back in possession and ready to go again. Bellingham. Mohamed Salah. And he was quick to react. Baresi. Gravenberg cuts out the pass. Roberto Carlos getting this one clear. And that's definitely not his best. João Neves. Puskás. Oh, well measured. And the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Corner. And we have our very first corner. That's the keeper's ball. Benfica are looking to go forward now. Gravenberg. Back towards the middle. Now Foden. Mohamed Salah gets into a good position. Pass is just off target. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Odo. Now he's got space here. And this is Batistuta. Crossed into the middle. João Neves. Raul. Swings in across. Odo just loves to go full. Has a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Roberto Carlos, he's gone for goal. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Nicely aimed pass. And no, that was never going to make it. And this is Ibrahimovic. And this is Batistuta. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Benfica are coasting towards victory. Foden. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, good ball. Goes for a shot. He's got a goal. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 87.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Número 18.
So is this the start of a comeback?
Vão dar os seus lugares.
Pedro Neto looking to run onto it.
Número 15.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Odo defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's intervened well there. He's picked his way through. Drogba.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
Vamos ter 3 minutos de compensação.
Pedri.
You can never be short of runners into space. As long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, he'll be annoyed at himself for not getting there. Pedro Neto. Looking for options for movement.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Terrific header! And with that, the final whistle. Benfica are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly.
Martinez!
And the ball's come loose here. Roberto Carlos. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Kimmich. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's been played through. He's found the way through. Big chance! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Benfica are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
And Martinez!
Mighty close.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Costa Curta. Kimmich. Quality ball. He's shifting through the gears here. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Costa Curta. Roberto Carlos. And it's Szoboszlai. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Great chance! They want to be quick to recover. Just about within shooting range. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Kimmich is offering a wry smile there.
Mohamed Salah looking to get on the end of this. Vardiol does really well to win the ball there. Neymar is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Now it's Mohamed Salah.
Benfica are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Can he get it through? A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Costa Curta. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Costa Curta. It's Bellingham. Yamal. Half an hour played now. Szoboszlai. Costa Curta. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, that's a fine interception. Neymar. And that could set him on his way. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Neymar. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bellingham defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Foden. Look at the space here. Oh, well played. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, what a ball! Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Yamal.
That's going in strongly.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. And it's Subscreve. Kimmich. And this is Van Nistelrooy! Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. He'll fancy himself from here. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Neymar! Neymar! What about that one? That is a gem! An absolute gem! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Kimmich. Referee's given a throw. Martinez. Van Nistelrooy. Oh, good spread. Yamal. He is through here. He's a sharp little ball here. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Now Costa Curta. Bellingham. Can he get on the end of this? He's got away. Yamal's cross. Back when it goes. Shapes to shoot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Shot a goal! Gravenberg is there, and he can get... And there is the half-time whistle. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 2. Número 3. Roberto Carlos. Número 22.
And the action is back on the way.
Número 17.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Now it's Martinez. Mohamed Salah picks it up out wide. Benfica do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Costa Curta cuts out the pass. And that has put paid to that. It's a good spell of possession, this. And no, that was never going to make it. Adams. Out to the left it goes. And it's Gravenberg. Cruyff. And that is a little undercooked. Out for a throw. On the through ball. Neymar has it out wide and in space. Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Doku. He's being urged to shoot. Benfica still have the cards to affect this game. Van Nistelrooy. Now that's a lovely exchange. Crosses it in. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Substituição para o Benfica.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Número 18, número 9, Ibrahimovic. Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Chance for a shot! And that is wildly off target. Costa Curta. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now, can they get him away? Here comes the... He's got full! No, not the best of headers. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Neymar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he finish? And the keeper couldn't hold it. Relentless, just relentless. And the lead is extended still further. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. He's picked his way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. Costa Curta concedes a free kick for that.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Costa Curta has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Well, when the ref tells you you're going to get booked next time, you should listen.
Costa Curta. He's had a shot! Alvarez.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he's searching through. Alvarez. Neymar has it in a wide position. Can he finish? Gravenberg getting this one clear. Over to the left. shifted it to the flank. Puskás is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
What a throw in.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Now it's Alvarez. Just eases him off the ball. Costa Curta. Bernardo Silva has a look inside the box. And here's Alvarez. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Neymar! And that's off target. Doku. It's Pedri. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And this is It's Salah! It's off target and by quite a way. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And the number on the board is 3. Roll! And that is a save of real quality, not easy by any means.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Kimmich goes short. There's the shot! It's a loose ball. So that's it. It is all over. Benfica cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. How would you sum up? Noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. The action has already started.
Luis Suarez really is a player who can do everything. He makes a more than decent target man, and his energy levels mean the opposition defence are constantly under pressure.
And that, I guess, is essential if you're going to play pressing football.
Well, that's right, as so many sides do these days. I hated playing again.
Luis Suarez! Luis Suarez! It's a beauty!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
The vision wonderful, the technique perfect.
Yeah, but how about that coolness and confidence, Peter? To see where the keeper was and then produce a beautiful response.
I doubt very much that... There's the shot! They've done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Jordi Alba knocks it into space. Crosses it in. Mbappe. He's a sharp little ball here. João Neves. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Foden. Jordi Alba calmly anticipates. Now it's Luis Suarez. Great vision. Not the most convincing of passes. Mbappe. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Knocks it out wide. And he's there to get it away. And he's there to retrieve it. Busquets. Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to...
He's got full! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Roberto Carlos. João Neves. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Aims beyond the defence. And Puskas! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he was quick to react. Can he get on the end of this? Cruyff. Puyol. Piqué. Neymar. Busquets. And it's Neymar. And it's Iniesta. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Busquets is the team's great visionary. And Neymar. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Messi. Now, who's going to be first to this? And here's Neymar.
Foden.
Does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Not the most accurate pass. João Neves. No way through. Neymar. He won't be happy with that one.
Foden.
Adams. And it's Neves. Roberto Carlos. Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe picks it up out wide. He has found the way through. Ter Stegen deals with that nice and simple. Xavi. It's a searching pass. Mbappe. Koundé produces the perfect tackle there. Now it's Luis Suarez. Little pass back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
He's got away. He's found some space.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Benfica really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. Benfica get the second half going. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great position.
Luis Suarez! Marvellous goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Barcelona go into the lead. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Jordi Alba. Neymar. Now it's Messi. Can he get it through? Oh, super big chance! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business. And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Se ruega a los espectadores que tengan previsto abandonar el estadio en coche, que lo hagan de forma ordenada para evitar atascos.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started.
Peter, I think there's a good chance that opposition strikers today will have their work cut out with Vitor Baia, simply because he's been a high achiever all through his career, and that winning mentality remains very, very strong.
Yeah, the judge keepers by absence of mistakes, and he makes very few.
I'd be happy playing with him behind me.
Pedro Neto. And it's Roberto Carlos. That's a little off target. Pedri. And it's Kukçu. And here's Yamal in with the challenge. Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, he could easily have slipped that to his right.
Puskas! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
The goal scorer for
That
Benfica.
really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So, a breakthrough already. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Hit into the middle. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Roberto Carlos. Tries to pass it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Decent chance! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
João Neves ploughing through the middle. It'll be a throw-in. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yamal. Tries a measured ball. That's the keeper's ball.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Yamal. This looks promising. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Pedro Neto. Now here's the delivery. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Tries to play it through. Lewandowski, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Bellingham. Now Costa Curta. Now it's Pedro Neto. There will be a throw-in. And it's Roberto Carlos. Yamal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Roberto Carlos. Pedri. Bellingham. And he's forced to go back. Kukçu. DiMarco. Kukçu. It's Pedri. And it's Hakimi. Back towards the middle. João Neves. Now it's Bellingham.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Well, that looks a cracking ball. He's away! Real... Can he finish? It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. And the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Benfica with the corner. They're first. This ended up in no man's land. Bellingham. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Bellingham. And no, that was never going to make it. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
I'm afraid to tell you.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. Benfica kick off the second half.
Benfica clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going.
It's a mighty effort! That's another chance! And it's a goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Benfica get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, that's a fine interception.
Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity.
Spread it left. Isak.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Kukçu is always scanning the pitch for targets. Bellingham. Looking for options for movement. Pedro Neto goes for a shot! Sticks it away! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Benfica go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Pedro Neto. And Gravenberch. Kukcu. DiMarco. And it's Pedri. That looks a good ball through. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, well played, well played. Lewandowski. Now it's Isak. Now it's Yamal. Out to the left it goes. Can he get it through? Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Pedri, played out to the left flank. And it's Pedri. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Can he get on the end of this? That is a brilliant interception. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Closing in on goal. Chance, surely! Oh, the ball's... Oh, he's been caught on it, and one more try! Goal! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Salah. Chance to deliver. There's the header! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Puyol gets rid without sophistication. Pedri. And he's heaved it away. Ball is over the line. It's a promising position, and he lines up a cross. Tries a shot! They've done it! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Benfica could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Puskas. That's a good ball out wide. Mohamed Salah.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Bellingham. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Isak. Isak takes control of it and he's on the move.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That has not gone well. And we're done. Benfica are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. Puskas, hat-trick scorer, massive game from him today.
Now, we would like to ask you all to
Your final
stay
thoughts,
seated
Jim?
during the
I think we
match.
just saw a
Thank you for your
team winning
cooperation.
by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Pedri running with the ball. Roberto Carlos. Well timed, excellent interception. Park Ji-sung. Played in. Adams clears it away.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Park Ji-sung plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Cruyff. Over to the left. Now he's got space here, and he was quick to react. Cruyff. Doué. Doué! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. This time, surely! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. Benfica have the chance to go the other way. Puskás. No, that's been intercepted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Benfica yet to have an attempt on goal. And the pass is intercepted. Tries to play it through. He's on it. Can he get away? Puskás. Now it's Pedro Neto. Pedri. And it's Cruyff. Threads one in. And it's been played through. And that's a goal kick. He's going to be disappointed with that. Pedri. Looking for options for movement. Cruyff. Great vision. And he's gone back. Decent chance! Johan Cruyff, an individual masterpiece. About as smooth as it gets. And Benfica take the lead. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Puskás. Puskás unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Lewandowski. It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And this is Lewandowski. Good ball, good take. Oh, smashing header! They've scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And he's managed to gift it back. Nicely intercepted. And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Pedro Neto. Tries to pass it through. Oh, what a climb! No, not the best of headers.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Adams and Gravenberg. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Pedri. Passing nice and neat. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Spread neatly. Now it's Pedro Neto. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. This possibly the last play of the half. And it's been taken short. Crosses it in. Keeper has taken decisive action. Chance, surely! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
Hello everybody.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
FM station.
Benfica get the ball rolling in the second half. Gravenberg. Now it's Pedri. Now it's Puskás. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Bernardo Silva. Ajax looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Bernardo Silva. Park Ji-sung. Floated through. And he's gone looking for safety. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Benfica looking to pass their way through. Pedro Neto being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva takes control of it and he's on the move. Costa Curta, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Cruyff. Park Ji-sung did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Doué has it out wide and in space. Well, that is good, super running, sharp movement, came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. Nicely weighted ball, it's a threatening ball. Chance! Goal! Benfica! And they've got their lead back. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Benfica, and the shot! Really well taken goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
And it's Pedri. And this is Puskás. He could be in here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Park Ji-sung.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Cruyff. Can he get on the end of this? And Adams. Oh, can he get onto this? Pedri. He's picked his way through. Shot could be on. Now it's Lewandowski. Could move up a gear here. Oh, delightful ball. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He slings it in. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Substitution for Ajax. Number 9.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 10. Robert Lewandowski.
Just 5 minutes remaining now.
Coming on the field.
That looks a decent ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's got away.
Substitution.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best.
Takes a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Has been indicated.
Roberto Carlos. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Oh, important interception. Oh, there's a probing ball. That's that, the end. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.